Congratulations, everyone. The Senate has officially passed the latest stimulus package, complete with $1,400 stimulus checks and $300 per week in federal unemployment insurance boost through September of this year, the first $10,200 of which will be non-taxable. There's many other things in this $1.9 trillion bill that just passed the Senate, including child tax credits, state and local government money, money for vaccine distributions, additional renters assistance money. Check out my video on that if you want to know more. PPP money, EIDL money, all of that in this latest $1.9 trillion stimulus bill. It is a massive bill, and now it is completely off the table as to whether or not it will pass. We do know it is passed. It's going to the House of Representatives, where they will stamp their seal of approval on it, and then it'll get sent to Joe Biden's desk, where he will sign it into law. That will occur early part of next week, but the biggest obstacle is now out of the way, and that is the Senate. Now, why was the Senate the biggest obstacle? As everyone who's been subscribed to this channel knows, the Senate is 50-50 split, and the key vote was Joe Manchin, a more conservative-leaning Democrat who happens to be on the Democratic majority. And if he wasn't on the Democratic majority, this bill would not pass the Senate because all 50 Republicans voted against it, and they needed all 50 Democrats to vote for it and have Vice President Kamala Harris be the tiebreaker. Well, Joe Manchin, he has been the life of everyone's party. I'm sure he's been the dinner guest that everyone's wanted to have because they need him to agree with what they wanted. They officially got what they wanted from Joe Manchin, which is his support for the bill as it stands. Now, we know that the stimulus check amount, the eligibility criteria was moved down because of Joe Manchin. Originally, it was a case that you got the full stimulus check if you made $75,000 or $150,000 on your last tax filing. That is still true under this bill, but the phase-out amount actually was reduced from $100,000 as an individual to $80,000, and then from $200,000 to $160,000. That means that an estimated 8 to 10 million people will not be receiving the stimulus check, and that is what Joe Manchin argued for. He didn't think that the stimulus check should go to higher income households for whatever reason. Whatever you guys think, let me know in the comments below, but that is what he supported, which is why that criteria changed. Also, the same thing with the unemployment insurance. He wanted it to be $300 per week, and he actually was talking about supporting a Republican amendment, which was scheduled to end the unemployment insurance benefits in July of this year, and they worked with him, and they actually got Joe Manchin to agree to $300 per week in benefits through September. That was kind of the key thing. Joe Manchin was the linchpin. He has now agreed. Now this bill is going to the House of Representatives, where all Democrats, maybe one or two, will vote for it, and then we will send it to Joe Biden's desk, where it'll be signed into law. Now, what's very interesting is the timing of this bill. So we know that this bill is going to be passed early part of next week officially into law. The biggest piece was the Senate. And when does the stimulus check start rolling out? Well, last time they rolled out pretty quickly. This time I expect the same thing. Within a matter of a week or two, you could be receiving your stimulus check. You're going to probably get it on a new stimulus check card, or physically in the mail, or direct deposit, depending on whether or not you filed taxes with direct deposit before, and it'll be rolling out very quickly thereafter. Now, some interesting things that happened in this negotiation. We had an 11-hour amendment, an amendment that was put forward on the $15 an hour minimum wage that was debated for 11 straight hours, making it the single longest amendment debate ever in the history of the United States Senate. Of course, the $15 an hour minimum wage failed. It was not going to be included in the first place. They're passing this bill via reconciliation, which means you have to have only budget-related items. $15 an hour minimum wage is not directly related to the budget, and therefore wouldn't be able to be included, and the bill wouldn't be able to be passed if it had $15 an hour minimum wage included in there. But the amendment process still went on, and again, this vote-a-rama we talked about last time, that occurred, and everybody put forward their amendments and tried to get people to vote against or for it to make political hay, and the $15 an hour minimum wage debate is strong on both sides of the Republican and the Democrat side of the aisle. They both have differing opinions. 11 straight hours is how long it took there. So we would have had this bill passed a little sooner if it weren't for that debate. Now, what's very interesting is this stimulus check is $1,400 per individual in your household. Married couple, you get $1,400 and $1,400 for your spouse, and all of your dependents that you have on your tax filing, you get $1,400 for each one of them. So me, for example, I am married to my wife. We have a son. We would get $1,400 for myself, for her, and for my son, assuming we qualify for the stimulus check. That's the same calculus for you. If you have college students, for example, that are dependents on your tax return, you will get $1,400 for them as well. It's based upon your income filed last with the IRS. We've talked about this in the previous videos. Check those videos out if you want to know. But the key thing is the Senate passed this bill. I wanted to make this quick video so that you knew. Be sure to share it with everybody. Like this video so more people can know the exciting news. The third stimulus bill, the third stimulus check is happening. It just passed. It's going to get stamped by the House and signed into law early part of next week. Congratulations to everybody. Comment below with any of the comments that you guys have on this bill, what you think should be included, what you're happy about. Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.